Hey, what is poppin', ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy Explicit with your not-so-daily dose of YouTube entertainment. And today I have a Memoir Monday that carries on from an older video I made titled Project X. So basically, I just turned 16 and I asked my mum for a party. She said it was fine, so I told about 40 friends. And everything was looking good. Until 4 days before the party was happening. One of the friends I invited decided we should make a list. So I thought, yeah, go ahead. Whatever floats your boat. But then,
surprise, motherfucker!
Some dick managed to catch a sneak peek on the guest list. The bastard saw his name wasn't there and was like, "Oh hell no!" So he went out of his way for the next day, letting everyone in the school know that it was definitely happening. He went all out making posters about it, and suddenly the whole school and everyone within a 10-mile radius knew about it. It turned from under 40 party to an open invite, and people I never even knew or lived near were attending. It even had its own brand name, NashFest. That bit was funny. I also heard some people were planning on nicking some of my cutlery. That bit was funny too. But I still knew I had to do something quick, because at this rate, I wouldn't have a house to live in after this party. So I had the genius idea of telling everyone that it was off with some bullshit story, and only the people I actually wanted to come knew that it was still on. But the guest list was still about 70 people. But again,
surprise, motherfucker!
in that list, we had a snitch. So I turned up to school the next day feeling pretty smug about myself, thinking I just pulled off the greatest achievement in all of human history, not knowing that the twat from before had confidential information on this situation. The sneaky prick somehow found out my address, probably from the mole, and got people to make a whole load of posters complete with my address. When I saw one of them, I was in a class with the cunt, and I knew it was his doing. Again, he told people it was back on and that me calling it off was just a hoax, but I managed to convince most of them that I wasn't joking with a fake text from my dad saying that there was no chance of it happening, with him sounding pretty pissed about the whole ordeal, and so the lies that the party was off spread like Ebola. So I turned up to school the next day, and I get called up to the office first thing in the morning by pretty much a top dog at the school in terms of teachers. I mean, you had to fuck up pretty bad for a meeting with this bitch, so I knew things weren't looking pretty. She basically asked about the party and why there was so much posters around the school advertising it, so I told her. Then she had the audacity to completely cancel the whole party and get police to watch around my house to make sure there wasn't any loose ends. So I don't think my mum has actually ever trusted me since then, but I think I might try my luck and ask for a party next year. Oh hell no! So anyway, that's all I have time for. I hope you like this little story. I hope you laughed at my misery, and I hope to see you guys pretty soon. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to me. Ciao for now.